Yep. Overall decent watch. Okay, maybe.
Yep. So what would you give it then?
I'd give it a solid 4.
Oh, only.
Wow.
Oh gosh. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't really captivating. It wasn't really moving. They glossed over quite a lot of stuff. So in a way, it felt slow and also rushed. But I guess it's a memoir style, so it kind of felt a bit boring. The relationship with the uncle was like quite good. But that was probably the main good part of the movie, I think, because that relationship you could see happen because that's what they tend to focus on a lot more.
Yeah,
And the
I think
father who was practically non-existent.
I think that's the heart of it, of the movie. Yeah, that
Yeah,
relationship.
But then absolutely everything else was completely glossed over quite quickly, even though it also did feel slow. It's that weird balance which doesn't seem to work.
All right.
So it's a solid 4 out of 10.
I think for me, it's definitely much higher. Probably a 6.5 to 7 in range. Because I thought, yeah, it's a good coming of age story,
But then you could say a lot of things are coming of age stories.
Yeah, but I think this one is executed pretty well, and the performances are great. You know, especially Ben Affleck. I think Ben Affleck actually got a Golden Globe nomination for this movie. If I'm not mistaken, let me check that.
Wow.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. So, Golden Globe nomination, The Tender Bar, Best Supporting. Did he win or just nominated? No, nominated.
Well, it's just nominated because I don't think the Golden Globes are out yet.
Yeah. But yeah, so I can see why he got it, because I think he did really well in this, because he was playing the younger uncle and also the older one, slightly wiser one. I think
he's playing 2 uncles, yeah.
Yeah, did it pretty well. Ty Sheridan too. Yeah. So I really enjoyed the performances, because that's what, for this type of movie, right? It's really about the performances.
The Golden Globes already happened. It was Monday, the 10th of January. He didn't win. Just a nomination.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, in movies, even if they just Golden Globe nominated, they can still advertise that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, say Golden Globe nominated movie. So yeah, so for me, yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't find it boring. Great cast, yeah.
I found it a little bit slow, and
yeah, it's
plain the way they just lay out the whole movie. They could have some part more dramatic and just change the pace a bit. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's my point exactly. There was no real drama. There was no real emotion. So that connectiveness isn't there.
And I can't believe that guy, without his father or his life, would have no expression about the sense of loss, and that is not true in the movie. It shouldn't be like that.
Who, the guy without his father?
Yeah, he didn't express any sense of loss or whatever. It was never depicted that way, so it's a bit abnormal.
Well, it was just shown that he was just as a stranger from the start anyway.
He was never around, so he had no relationship at all. He was
practically just a stranger on the radio.
Well, that's why it's called
At
the
least
voice.
It should have
It's the
some
voice.
anger. It should have some anger or frustration. Oh, that. Yeah.
I think it's just indifference, to be honest. Like the guy who you never knew, right? Like, why would you even feel anything?
But that's the same when people have adopted parents. They still want to look for their biological.
Yeah, some
parents.
people, some do.
Well,
Some don't care.
well, it was replicated through the mother because the mother didn't like it at all and cut out all the pictures of the father.
And plus, he got his real father, well, the person he considers to be his dad, the uncle. So 6 from James. Phil.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I thought it was a nice film, but unremarkable, probably.
Yeah. Good but unremarkable.
Yeah, I'll give it 6.5.
Like me.
The only thing I like about it is maybe the characters we got to see, Ben Affleck and Dr. Doc from Back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd, and Bill Clooney directed it. Plus, there's some good music as well.
Oh yeah, the songs, yes.
Yeah, they were all
Yeah.
right actually. Yeah. So that was pretty good. Yeah. Yonda, what did you give it? What would you give it?
I would say 7
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that's pretty high.
because
Yeah, because
yeah, I would say the flow, even though it's quite like slow motion in my point of view,
so, yeah.
but the storyline like really is like the plot of the story is very good. Like so
not too bad. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think Yonda is exactly what IGN gave it. A coming of age dramedy. What's a dramedy? Oh, a drama and comedy that sails on the backs of the exceptional ensemble
Exactly 7, yeah.
cast. So yeah, that's what we talk about. The
Mm.
cast, the acting, the performance are pretty good. Yeah.
Interesting.
What did Rotten Tomatoes give it?
Rotten Tomatoes is interesting. The critics is worse than the
It's 5, maybe.
yes, and but the audience is around 70 something. Yeah.
I think I'd agree more with the critics on this one.
So I think yeah, I think I'm kind of more towards the audience. So I think yeah, that's what you said. None of that is enough to overcome its sleepy, sentimental noodling, which is what some of you have said. It's a bit slow, although it's well acted.
Well, it's well acted, but the slightly sentimental noodling is what I was talking about, how they kind of glossed over everything like really quickly. Like
Actually,
where's the balance between like the drama and the actual story?
Actually, it's kind of fun to always read some of these what people write about it. So there's nothing fresh about a boy coming of age with the help of his bartender uncle, but the director George Clooney's affection for the character serves up a double of laughs and tears. Yeah, so that's what I was saying too, right? I think the execution was pretty good, even though the story is, yeah, like pretty plain, as James was saying. But yeah, good movie that is on the verge of being great. Ooh, verge of being great. He only gave it a 6 though. Josh, whoa, this is very harsh. George Clooney has lost his touch as a director.
Only one sentence there. Don't trust that.
Yeah.
Some harsh ones.
If someone gives a review of one
Oh no,
sentence,
it's not one sentence. This is just a excerpt from his full review. But
Alright.
somehow Rotten Tomatoes is just pulling out that one sentence.
Well, there's some reviews which are just one sentence, which are just absolutely horrible. They never trust one
Yeah.
sentence once anyway.
Decent coming of age tale based on a memoir. Nostalgic coming of age story with Ben Affleck scoring. Oh, so he actually got another nomination, not from Golden Globes, but from the Screen Writers Association Guild, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Tenenbaum commits a cardinal cinematic sin. It's style. Too slow. So the bad one says too slow. Yeah, it says the family's boring. The lead characters uninteresting.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Did Clooney make this in his sleep?
No. It was based on a memoir, so Clooney did exactly right everything.
Clooney could
It
not
was
have
based-
chosen more boring subject material. Equal parts sleepy and sleepy.
Come on. Okay, these ones are just way too. I think I'm a high critic, but then I think these ones are just even way higher.
Well, that's the really harsh ones, yes. But yeah, I think overall it's like
It's decent. Not great, but decent.
Yeah, but I would say the acting is very good. Like by
Yeah.
the actors. That's why I think
acting
they
is good.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why he got a nomination.
Yeah, that's why they won, right? So overall, like, yeah, the acting, like they really learn into the character. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Mm.
it's very soulful.
yeah, it's a
Yeah, really.
character movie. Yeah.
Yeah, even the kids and the younger actors were okay too.
Like I feel pity for the kid though, because the father is like very abusive.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's hardly even there though. Just as a voice most of the time.
So who paid for the Yale education?
Who paid for the Yale? I think the uncle paid for the
uncle, I think.
admission, perhaps. He did say something about getting scholarships, so maybe they didn't pay the full
Maybe.
fee.
I must have missed it or something.
Yeah.
Well, they went over it quite quickly. I haven't missed it.
All right.
Because it's $60,000, right?
Isn't it what 60? No, 60,000 is the graduate, is the salary.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, after they graduate. And then one guy said, "Hey, my house is only worth 12,000." And then Ben Affleck's character said, "No, it's actually 7,000."